Hello, hello. Welcome back to Elevated English with Chris. I'm Chris, and today we're doing something very fun. We're packing for my ski trip to Kazakhstan. I went to Central Asia and visited Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan this summer, and I'm really excited to go back to Central Asia and visit Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is famous for the movie Borat, but in reality, it's a very modern, very nice country, and it has really good skiing. I'm going to the city of Almaty, and I'm very excited to go and enjoy amazing mountains, great snow, and some good after parties. So I wanted to show you everything that I'm bringing with me to help me prepare for my ski trip. The first thing is my ski overalls. So these are snow pants. They're pants that help me stay dry and warm and essentially will make sure that my butt doesn't get wet if I fall down or if I'm sitting in the snow. So you put them on like this. They're just like overalls with these straps here. You zip it up from the front and you're warm and dry. The key thing about the snow overalls is that when you fall, if snow comes up and into your jacket, you still stay dry and still stay warm. I had a problem in the past where when I was skiing and I fell down, sometimes the snow, the cold, wet, or powdery snow would come up my shirt and make me really cold. So this year, I bought overalls to make sure that there's a bib here, and I won't have that problem of getting my belly, my stomach wet when I'm skiing, even if I fall down. The next thing I'm bringing is my mittens. I have naturally very cold hands, and it's important that instead of getting gloves where each finger is separate and it fits around each finger, I have mittens where my fingers are pushed together. This keeps my hands warmer because each one of my fingers is keeping the other finger even warmer. One day my hands were really cold and I walked into a ski shop and I said, "Give me the warmest gloves you have." And the people working said, "These gloves, these are mittens. This is why it's going to keep your hands warm." And so far, I've had them for a few years and I really like them. Next up is my helmet. There's nothing special about this helmet in particular, but it is very important to stay safe on the slopes, and I always wear a helmet. I would never ski or snowboard without one of these. Next up here, I have my base layers. So one of these, the first one is pants. And this is a thin, warm layer that goes under my ski bib, under my ski overalls, and fits closer to my body. This is for a cold day where I want a little bit of extra warmth under my waterproof clothes. The same goes for this. It's a long sleeve shirt, actually quite thick and tight to the body, and it'll keep me warm under this ski bib. Generally, I will always wear this under my jacket. Generally, I'll only wear the pants base layer or leggings under my bib, under my overalls, if it is a really cold day. Here's my ski jacket. I've had this jacket for a few years. This one is just a shell. It served me well. It's from the North Face. Again, this video is not sponsored, but I do like this jacket, and I've had it for a few years. I've never had any problems with getting wet. It's bright red, so generally my friends can find me on the mountain pretty easily. It has a lot of pockets, zipper pockets, so I can put things inside. These pockets on the front, I like to put in my phone and my wallet for easy access on the mountain, especially the phone when I'm sitting on the chairlift, riding the automatic chair that takes me from the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain. I can easily take my glove off, grab my phone, and use it while I'm waiting to get up the mountain. I can't use it too much though, because like I said, I have cold hands and my hands will get too cold. It also has these cool arm pockets here that you can put a ski pass in at most resorts. Most ski resorts these days have electronic passes, and when you're skiing up to the chairlift, you can just tap on the electronic pass reader to get onto the lift. This pocket is also very convenient. Next up is a new addition to my skiing gear set, and it's these heated socks. So these socks have a battery, and you plug them into the battery, and they will actually get warm. They use electricity to keep your feet warm. A few years ago, I climbed a mountain and got frostbite on my feet. Frostbite is when your feet are so cold that the skin starts to freeze a little bit, and it hurts and it stays red, and it can be very dangerous. Luckily, my frostbite was not too bad. So I just needed to let it rest for a few weeks and my feet went back to normal. But because that happened, it's easier in the future for me to get frostbite again. So I need to be very careful to keep my feet warm, and I'm trying these electronic socks, these heated socks this year. So hopefully these work well and I'll stay nice and warm and toasty on the slopes. Here I have another layer in case it's cold. This is a simple fleece layer. I've had this for a few years and I like the colors and I just generally like it. Because I always wear it skiing, it reminds me of skiing, which makes me like it even more. Very importantly, my ski goggles. They are very cool looking and I'm very excited to wear them. They almost make me want to switch my jacket because they don't exactly match the color of my jacket. I had a few of my friends recommend these to me as amazing goggles and ones that work very well in low light. They actually have a second set of lenses for different mountain conditions. So if it's bright, you wear the lenses I just showed you, and if it's foggy or cloudy, you wear these low light lenses. And these ones are meant to help you see in darker conditions. I find that the low light conditions are very hard to ski in because when you're skiing, it's hard to see the bumps in the snow. There's not a lot of contrast on the mountains. It's hard to tell where there's hills and bumps because everything can be white and gray. So I find that these glasses help me quite a bit when I'm skiing. It wouldn't be a ski trip without ski boots. So I'm a big skier and I have all of my gear that I own myself. I've been skiing in these Salomon boots for a few years now and they seem to fit my feet well. I have no complaints with them. I actually had a problem with one of my boots 2 years into owning them, and Salomon sent me brand new boots because of the defect. And that makes me really happy with these boots, and I haven't had any problems with the new pair and honestly really like them a lot. The problem with ski boots is that they're stiff, they don't bend, and they can be uncomfortable sometimes. So these are a pretty good balance of comfort and performance that I really like on the ski mountain. Next up is my ski poles. You'll actually see here that my pole is bent. I haven't gotten new ones yet because I kind of think this looks cool. And my skis. I really love these skis. I've had a great experience using them so far and I don't really want to change, but I do think I've pushed them pretty hard in the mountain and it's about time to get a new pair after this season. These are the Nordica Enforcers. They're a great all-mountain ski. They're wide enough on the base to handle powder, deep powder, but they're narrow enough at the foot to really turn and get on the edge of your skis and turn sharply, turn quickly on the mountain. Another thing here, as you know that I don't deal well with cold, is this Balaclava. This is an interesting word. I don't know where it comes from, but you essentially put it on your head here It helps protect your ears from the cold and the wind. It keeps your hair matted down under your helmet. It protects your neck from the cold and the wind. And you can also put your face up. And you see my eyes and my skin here, but in reality, this would be covered by my helmet and my goggles. So all the wind and the cold and the snow would not impact my day quite as much because I'm wearing the balaclava. I find that on very cold days, it's almost essential to have this balaclava. I've got a few more things that are not quite as essential. The first one is this very fun hat. I really love this hat. I think it is perfect for a winter day and a fun time. I bought this hat from a small shop in Nepal when I was hiking and had lost another hat. This is a great after party, après-ski, after ski party hat that I love to wear. I'll model it for you here a little bit. It's got the rainbows and the tassels, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, blue. It kind of matches my jacket here. It's generally a very, very nice hat. I can barely leave my house without my AirPods. I like to listen to music sometimes when I'm skiing, and it's just a good vibe going down the hill, playing some music, and just being you and the mountain and your thoughts. And I love to have these on me pretty much every single ski day. This is an interesting one. So this is a camera. It's actually a film camera. So inside of here, there's a roll of film. You can see it here. And it has 36 shots on it, and I love to travel with the film camera because it has such a unique style and look to it. I really love photography, as you may see by this wall of cameras behind me, and I have found that this camera is a great balance of the film style look as well as having a very small body and very easy to use. It's electronic, so it autofocuses. It's actually waterproof or water resistant, so you can bring it on the mountain and you don't have to keep it so dry. It wasn't too expensive, so if I break it, it's not the end of the world, and the pictures that come out of it look really unique and really great. A couple more small things. I'm reading this book. It's a cool book about a guy who takes a few years to travel around the world. It's a memoir of a guy who tells his life story through his obsession for surfing and his incredible story of exploration in Southeast Asia and South Africa in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. He also spent many years living in San Francisco, which is a place near and dear to my heart because I used to live there. And I find that this book is a really inspiring tale about how everyone's path can be very different, and everything that you do on a day-to-day basis helps prepare you for the next opportunity in your life. Next up is my own journal. So I love to write. I love to hand write with a pen and with paper. I use blank pages with no lines and no grid. I really love the freedom of creativity that a blank piece of paper, a piece of paper with nothing on it, gives you. And I am somebody who loves to handwrite, who thinks through writing, and you'll almost never find me going anywhere without one of these. So that's almost everything that I'll be bringing with me to go ski in Kazakhstan. I hope this was a good video to help you learn. Honestly, I'm very excited. I've heard amazing things about Kazakhstan. I've heard amazing things about the skiing in Kazakhstan, and it'll actually be my first time skiing outside of the United States. I'm leaving in a few days. I'm excited to have everything all packed up, and I'm really happy that I could share with you all of these things and hopefully introduce you to some new words and new concepts. Thank you again for listening with me. This is Elevated English with Chris. Hopefully today we elevated your English, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.